You know what I really like? Giving out free stuff. So you know what we're gonna do today? I'm gonna give out a free preset, one of the sounds from my song Malfunction off my World Domination EP. Who am I, you asking? Oh, I'm Ray Volpe, and welcome to today's video. Jumping in, let's give a little preview of what we're gonna be working with today. Malfunction. So this song was an accident. This drop was completely on accident. I didn't mean to make it. It's a sound where the coarse pitch is way too high, and I thought I would show you guys because it's a very robotic, very high-pitched, very kind of alien-y type of sound. I'm not really sure how to explain it. As you can see, the project's called Space Laces Ripoff. Yeah, I thought I would just, you know, show you this one out of everything on the EP because this one has like the most unique approach, I would say. So let's look at the patch as a quick little overview. Actually, I'm gonna open up a new Serum as well because I'm gonna remake it with you. Look, it's not gonna be exact. I'm gonna be honest. You can just download the fucking preset right in the description, all right? If we look at what we're working with here, there's not too much on the post-processing here. It's all built in Ableton stuff. But inside of Serum, we're looking at one wavetable from the Virtual Riot, one of his wavetable packs, and then also an analog as well, an analog wavetable, some FM work. So let's go in here, and we're gonna go in, and Virtual Riot, where are you? There you are. And we're also gonna throw on a analog. I like to call it the pum. Where is it? Oh, the square. Oh, we're doing this. Are we doing the pumdis? The pumdis? Where's the pumdis? There it is. Is it pumdis? I mix up. I was looking at another sound earlier today. I was figuring out. Yeah, the pumdis. I was gonna do a tutorial on something else. Don't mind me. So we're working with here. We got this beautiful setup here. The pumdis and the off overtones. I already turned my sub on. I like to have a sub inside of the sound as well as my own dedicated sub, just because I think adding the sub inside of Serum adds more grit to the sound, adds a little bit of texture. We're gonna only be using one LFO, and it's just gonna be a basic little boy like this, you know, just something a little easy, breezy, beautiful cover girl. I'm gonna throw it on the sub and just kind of throw that automation on it, so it's all just matching up here. If I play this note, ooh, beautiful. I'm gonna turn this one down, and I'm actually gonna go ahead and let me make sure. I'm gonna take the exact MIDI that we had. So, oh. Great, how beautiful is that? Going back and we're overviewing and just kind of checking out the sound here. Some other stuff that's going on is that we're gonna have this first oscillator up at 3 octaves. I had it set up originally as 2 plus 12, but it's the same thing. And we're keeping the second oscillator, the B oscillator, as is. If I go in here, first I'm actually gonna move this wavetable up a bit, and I'm gonna move you up 3 on this oscillator. Sounds amazing so far. We're FMing today. I know what you're thinking. FM from B, why don't you FM from A? Why don't you FM the heck out of here, huh? And we're gonna do some bend work as well on this sound. I'm gonna move this up a bit here. And I'm also gonna move this up a bit here on the FM from B. And let me double check here, because I don't fucking know. You think I know what I'm doing, man? You think I know what I'm doing? I don't know shit. I made this sound on accident like 6 months ago. There we go. Let's turn down this random. Actually, we're gonna keep this random. We're gonna keep the random phase on because it actually gets fucked up when you're doing the pitch work. I'll put a filter on this as well, and we're gonna use an HN high notch 12. Is it high notch? I don't know. I'm pretending like I know what I'm talking about here. And we're gonna drop these bad boys down, and boom, boom. I'm gonna throw that LFO on there. We're not gonna do them complete. We don't need them to be completely, you know, opening. Just something a little nice like this. That's a fire. That is fire. We're gonna make sure this wavetable position's around 3 o'clock. We're also gonna make this bend plus go around 3 o'clock as well. So that's about 180 and 70% or so on these two settings here. awesome. It's amazing. Something I want to do, something I like to do and show you is that I like to put the post processing in the beginning process of the of making the sound, because the way I see it is this sound is very flat right now. There's not much going on. Doesn't have much beef to it. And if I were to put OTT and all that on there now, I'm gonna have a closer to the final product in the beginning, and it helps me kind of guide myself where to go. So I'm actually gonna copy these settings over. I have a saturator with 7 decibels or 8 decibels really of drive with soft clip on, just an analog clip. It's a little bit of beef, as well as a little bit of chorus and a little bit of Yo Man. If you guys don't know what Yo Man is, it's a preset like a inside of a chorus inside of Ableton. And if you don't have Ableton, I don't know how to help you. Just mess with your chorus plugin a little bit, and then we can go from there. Okay? Maybe ask me another time. And I also have my usual signature OTT Camel Crusher combo. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna copy all these over here just so we have them on the sound. And that's gonna get us a lot closer, a lot faster, just knowing where the final sound's gonna be in terms of loudness, in terms of beef, in terms of saturation, in terms of like how wide it is due to like the chorus and stuff like that. So we have this sound now, which is kind of a cool sound on its own. Honestly, you can use it for whatever you want. You could use that in a different context, and sounding at this pitch is cool. But if we're gonna do some more stuff, I'm gonna throw on some hyper dimension here, and we're gonna drop this dry wet, and we're also gonna drop the sides all the way down, and I'm gonna throw some distortion on it. We're gonna do a hard clip. We're gonna do a hard clip today. Today we're doing a hard clip, and we're gonna put the LFO on there as well. We're gonna have the distortion kind of open up and really hit its peak as it opens, and when it closes, we're gonna lower the amount of distortion that comes in, because I think that's a better way to use distortion. That way, it's not just heavy the entire time, and it's not just completely killing like your attack and stuff like that. So that way, it's not just super clicky and stuff with the OTT. Though it's still gonna be clicky because of the OTT just does it. So we have that there. And I'm also gonna add a compressor, do a multi-band on there, because I'm a fucking sucker for some OTT. That multi-band compression, dude. Boost that gain. We're living. We are living. And I'm also putting a filter on here. Oh, actually, before the filter, we're gonna go put an EQ on here. I'm gonna take this little bad boy right here. I'm gonna drop him. We're gonna drop it low, girl. Remember that song? Drop it low. Who's saying that? Whose song is that? You know that song?
I think it was Bandles.
It's Bandles. Put this EQ. I have the LFO automating as well. We're gonna set these to some peak boys. Oh wait, what? Yeah, we're sending these peak boys. I thought I said something else when I clicked on it, and I was like, uh-oh. We're gonna boost the gain as well, so. And we're also gonna bring this one up a little bit, and we're gonna go the opposite way on this one. Boost that gain. Cool. We're gonna go back to our filter. Make some slight adjustments, just so I can kind of go in and make sure everything sounds a little different, because as I'm just kind of going off the cuff here. I'm not going to reference the patch too much. Let me go back actually and check it out, because there's probably stuff I'm fucking missing, if I'm honest. What I like to do, if I'm referencing my other patches, I'll line the serums up. I just go back and forth. I'm like, what the fuck did I do? What the fuck did I do differently? I see I did the frequency on this one. Cool, so I'll boost this bad boy up a bit. I love doing this. I do this shit all day. That's about normal. All that stuff's about fine. Yeah, all right, cool. So we have this EQ on here. It's sounding kind of cool. I might want to mess with this EQ a little bit more. I'm actually going to add a filter now as well. And this filter is going to be the same thing, dropping that LFO on there. Like I said, we're only using one. It added on both sides, so I'm going to go into the matrix and I'm going to fix that by just making sure it goes one way, and then drop it and bring this down a little bit so it's not opening fully, but it's almost fully. Then boost the drive and the resonance. So we have the basis of the sound done. It's not too much going on upon first glance. You might be able to do some cool stuff with, FMing it a little bit more, get a little bit more grit in that sound, maybe messing around with where your wavetable position is sitting. But the main source of this is all in the coarse pitch. So I mainly use coarse pitch because I don't like actual pitch bend, because then you're messing with both oscillators, and you know, I like the idea of having the part of the note of whatever bass you're playing, have it sit at that root note. So you can have it like the song's in E flat, right? Or D sharp, whatever you want to call it. I like the idea of having like the lower frequencies of that sitting at D sharp the entire time, or E flat, and then the other oscillator is pitching around, and it creates this cool dynamic where, you know, the low end of it is all one note, but then the other side of it is just pitching around, and it sounds a lot cooler. I feel like you start getting this cheaper vibe if I were to play like it sounds a little strange to me, especially if I like bring it all the way up to 24. It starts sounding a little wonky and stuff, but I were to take this, it starts sounding a little bit more cool because you have the other side of it, the part that it's FMing from, that's all just staying at that root note. So we're gonna take it, and so this was an accident, like I was saying. We're just gonna fucking boost this boy like up. I'm talking high, like right there you go. Look at this. So now we're getting into like, you go from like the stupid piercing high, you know, and then you go above that, and you start getting these weird phasing like issues that are happy accidents. And that's how you can start getting some really interesting effects here. Some interesting results that you can make some cool alien, robot-y, I don't know how to explain it, you know, I don't know. I did this shit on accident, dude. Like, so there's already one of the sounds that's close to the drop. If I were to copy the exact coarse pitch direction here. So there you go. We're a little bit off here on the sound, but that doesn't matter. You're downloading the preset in the description, aren't you? Right? Yeah, you are. Don't fucking lie. You're not fucking. You're watching this the past time as the preset downloads. So don't at me. But yeah, so you get some really interesting, cool results out of this, like. And then from there, you have something like this. You can easily, you know, chop it up, make it have a fast little LFO or something, and you can get some cool, a lot of this new age dubstep that you're starting to hear, really high pitched, like glitchy type stuff in the background, or like oscillating in pitch, kind of like alarm type sounding shit, or random stuff like this. So I could take something like that and kind of fuck with it a bit, see if we get something cool. So that's kind of cool, especially that the first little hit, and then it goes up, so I can also mess around maybe. So now you're getting some really cool stuff, but if you take this random phase here, and you drop it down, wow, it actually stayed normal. Great. So don't listen to me, apparently. Last time I did that, it fucked the entire sound. I don't know, man. This shit was a complete accident. I think that you can make some really cool sounds when you're just messing around and you do things that you're not normally, I guess, supposed to do or whatever. Like take a sound and take that coarse pitch and move it all the way up. I don't know if other people have done this before. I'm sure people have. I'm not the first. I'm not a pioneer of anything. It's just something that I found randomly. And it sounds really cool. So I wanted to share it with you guys. Like, that's cool. That could be a cool layer on top of like a bass, like a oscillating like quarter note, fucking like, you know what I mean? Something cool. But yeah, I don't know. That's basically the sound, and I don't know, man. Shit. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't enjoy it, don't put a thumbs down, but instead write a comment. Listen to my EP, World Domination. Just download the preset, man. Just download it and have a good day, all right?